Hi and welcome to another headlight opening video. In this video I'll be taking apart both of these headlights and I'll be swapping the daytime running light, and also I'll be swapping the black bezel into these headlight. This headlight is good with good tabs. That one is a broken headlight. To take apart the headlight I'm using just regular heat gun, flathead screwdriver, and a Titan brand or any kind of paint scraper, as long as this doesn't bend, will work. Before we take the headlight apart, using 7mm, unscrew this bolt right here. One, and another one right here. Using a heat gun on high settings, start hitting the headlight in a constant motion all the way around for 10 minutes. Take a screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, and start prying the outside edge all the way around the headlight, like so. So I ended up hitting the headlight for another 10 minutes, and I went all the way around and got this side of the lip free from the lens all the way around. Now we'll have to heat it up for the third time, and we'll try and pry it apart this time. Alright, I have the headlight heated. Now we'll start prying, and I like to pry from this end. You don't have to pry from that end, but try and start the headlight by taking it apart. So slowly. Head screwdriver and put it in between like that, and start prying. Careful and around the tab. Go around it like so. Just start prying slowly, and whenever possible try to help it out, like this area right here. Looks like it's not fully taken apart. When you do that, careful with this tab or you'll break this. You don't want to break that little lip. So what you do is, I like to do this, put a screwdriver there and then pry it open like that, which goes around it. Let's give it a try. Take it 2 halves and slowly, don't overdo it. That's far enough, you don't want to break it. Let's continue right here. So it looks like we got half of the headlight. We got it open from here till here. Next step was take it and heat it up for another 10 minutes. Just this upper part. Using a T10 Torx screwdriver, start removing this bezel. Press the pin down and unplug the side marker. To remove the wire harness, we'll first have to unplug this, disconnect this bottom adjuster by going to the back of it and rotate it counterclockwise. Once you rotate it counterclockwise, you could pull it back slightly like so, and flip it, push it to the right so it comes off like so. So the bottom is loose, like that. Using the T20 Torx screw, we'll unplug this LED board. Remove it. Also, try to avoid touching the chrome inside with your fingers because it's hard to clean. Unplug the bulb. Alright, now we'll have to go to the back of the headlight and we'll have to remove this plug. The way you remove this plug is put your screwdriver in these two sides right here and push down. So wiggle it left or right. I like to wiggle it and push it down like so. And the plug came out. And this will be the LED also unplugged, but all right. I cleaned all the grooves off this. I cleaned all the glue. Came out pretty. It gave me a little bit of a hard time, but for the most part, came out, as you can see, right here is nicely. Came off too. And you could definitely tell where they were fixing it. And this is how the glue looks like. You just pull it from one side using a screwdriver, help it out, and just remove it slowly. This whole process took me about 40 minutes. So it's not a quick process. Harness installed. And this DRL goes over between these two adjusters. Goes over, and then it goes under this one. Using Morimoto retro rubber, take a bead, start anywhere, and go all the way around the headlight and install it. Before we install the lens, using the dust vac, electric dust vac, blow all the dust from the inside of the housing. With the headlights cleaned, just install the lens back on on a cold glue, and then we'll heat it up and press it down. Right now, just make sure everything matches. Like so. Take a heat gun on high and hit the headlight for 5 minutes. Our headlight lens is installed. I put a couple clamps on it to hold it down. Make sure all the tabs are in place. Upper two, the side ones also, and the upper one. Plastic bracket for the bumper is installed. The controller is installed. The headlight sealed, cooled down, and it looks all nicely perfect. Even the side that was broken looks pretty good. So one tab is not holding, this one right here, but the two on the bottom and two on top and one on the side is they're all holding, so it should be fine. And that's how you take apart Ford Explorer headlights. Now the only thing that's left is to install it back in the car. Thank you for watching. If you like what I do, subscribe. There's more to come.